Hey, happy week. Whenever you're watching this, welcome to another episode of Healthy, Happy Living with Ron and Kate. Set yourself up for Success Sunday.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Kate. And we're a little goofy today. We've got our mocktails. We are drinking some blood orange energy powder in a pineapple sparkling water. Oh my gosh, so good. And Ron's gonna share a little bit about our savory meal recipe that we're gonna share with you this week.
I thought you were going before me.
I decided you're gonna go first. We'll save the dessert for
We have healthy squash and zucchini.
Uh-huh.
And onion.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chicken sausage.
they are really good.
Yeah, so this is a recipe. I was trying to figure out like what we were gonna have for dinner this one night, and I wanted to get my exercise in before we ate, and I just kind of took a look at what we had, and we kind of threw this together. I directed Ron and just kind of told him what to do. He's learning how to cook, and it turned out so delicious. This is a recipe that you can make extra. You can expand the recipe to feed more people. It will work really well for leftovers for lunch or something like that. And you put it over brown rice or quinoa that you can cook ahead of time, or you can get from like Costco. They've got brown rice that you can just cook right in the microwave on a one-off basis. That's such a delicious recipe. You're gonna absolutely love it. The thing that I am gonna make is some salted dark chocolate brownies.
Yummy.
And yeah, oh my gosh, they're so good. The like I shared last week, the surprising ingredient is avocado, and it makes it very, very moist. We are huge proponents of healthy living, and healthy living is a journey. It doesn't mean that you have to cut out desserts. If you're someone who's like me, when I was little, my sister and I were like addicted to sugar, and we used to like steal candy, not steal candy, steal like change. Yeah, we would steal candy. Well, we would take change like off my dad's dresser, and we'd go up to the candy store, and we would spend every single penny that we had from my dad's pocket change up at the candy store, and we just ate candy like all the time. But we're not saying no, don't have dessert, because I don't think that to tell someone you can't have this and you can't have that, but we're all about making healthy substitutions. So avocados are something that are really good, healthy source of fat for you. So we have avocados, and we have our eggs. And you can make this either with coconut oil or with ghee. Obviously, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can do coconut oil. I've made it with both, and they both taste delicious. And a little bit of vanilla. I always recommend real vanilla, not imitation. And some sea salt. We're gonna blend that up.
Wow.
One thing I forgot to add to this is sugar. So again, we're going healthier. So you can make this either with stevia or with coconut sugar. And a coconut sugar is actually there's a lot of literature out there, so you can Google it, but it's got a lower glycemic index than regular cane sugar. It's not as processed as like white sugar that you would get, and it actually has vitamins and minerals in it, so that can give you a little bit more of those. Another way to get those in your diet. Or you can do it with stevia. So we only had half of what you needed for the coconut sugar, so I'm trying half coconut sugar, half stevia, and I'll let you know how that tastes. But I'll tell you, with the coconut sugar, it's, oh my gosh, it's so delicious. It's not too sweet. And the main thing you want to do here is make sure that you're blending it well enough that you're getting the avocado, the chunks out, so it's really creamy. Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm going to slow my blender down, and I'm going to add my almond flour and my cocoa powder.
Wow, look at that. Like a cloud.
Yep. Yum, it's like a cloud of chocolate, yummy, and my baking powder. And if you're using a mixer, this recipe, as I'm gonna give it to you, makes about 12 brownie bites.
Yummy.
So you want to make sure that everything's getting down into the bottom, so it's all mixing up. And then you're going to fold in your chocolate chips. Now,
My favorite part.
yeah. Oh my gosh, so good. This tastes so delicious. One thing I wanted to share with you about chocolate is you want to look for fair trade chocolate. There's a lot of chocolate production that happens in this world that basically exploits child labor. So you want to look for fair trade. I absolutely love equal exchange, and I also love a brand called Lily's chocolate chips. The thing I love about Lily's is they're stevia sweetened, so again, it's another way to kind of do a substitute for the sugar, and these chips are so delicious. So, excuse me, honey. Mm-hmm. So once you have it all mixed, I like to just give it a couple stirs with a spatula to make sure that I've got like all the cocoa powder and everything. And then I add the chocolate chips. And if you're making this for your kids are gonna love this recipe. I promise you, they won't even know it's gluten-free. They won't know it's like healthy for them. You could sprinkle some chocolate chips on top, but for adults, if you love that salt and chocolate combo, I did a happy mistake the first time I made this. We didn't have sea salt. All we had was Himalayan pink salt, and I actually put that in, and it didn't dissolve. It was kind of like chunks of the salt in the brownies, which actually tasted really delicious. But I would prefer it on top, so you could sprinkle just a little bit of sea salt or a little bit of pink salt on top, and pop it in the oven, 350. We will share the recipe with you. So delicious. So do you have anything that you want to share with people for tips for this week?
Well, one thing we've been talking a lot about over the weekend, the connection between mindful living and mindful nutrition, really kind of reflecting more on the nutritional value of the food that we're eating. And in addition to that, even the topic of mindful food preparation, getting a lot of attention now, where we can be really mindful of how we're cutting our food, how we're preparing our food, having gratitude and appreciation for the food, which can include, again, the nutritional value of our food. And then, moreover, when you're actually eating your food, reflecting upon the different texture, the different color, the different flavor, it can not only make you feel more full and, kind of content with the meal that you've had, therefore you're not like trying to eat anything after you have dinner, but more importantly, that again, you're reflecting upon the nutritional value of the food, which I think can really raise the vibrational energy of your meal, and in turn, the vibrational energy in how good you feel after eating.
Yeah. And we love to play music. Today we're playing Thievery Corporation. I think it's the Richest Man in Babylon album. Whatever lifts your vibe. And we're huge on appreciation for all of the people, all of the creatures, and all the conditions, the sunshine and the rain and everything that worked to bring everything to us, to our table. So that is what we have for you this week. Stay tuned next week. I'm going to be sharing a recipe, another dessert recipe that's really healthy, and it's a great twist on something that most people will definitely recognize. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make it a great week.
Have a wonderful week.
Cheers.